my keys battery fixed, or put new battery in there. I don't think anybody actually has an 04 Forester where the keys are actually not dead. Because everyone I talk to unlocks their doors by hand because the batteries are always dead. What you're doing today is installing new taillights. There's not too many options for the SG Forester. There's actually any Forester really for different taillights. But the ones that caught my eye were the DEPO taillights, which you guys will see in a little bit. So first off for today, we're heading to my buddy Jake's house, who does mobile detailing. Well, obviously I'm going to his house, so it's not mobile, but you guys are in Fort Collins. You can check him out if you need your car detailed. He does pretty much everything, like ceramic coatings, interiors, he does headlight restoration too. Like I know he's a bunch of stuff. I don't know everything, but he does a lot. So if you guys are in Fort Collins, like the Northern Colorado area, here's his number if you want to check him out. But he's gonna do a brief interior detail on my car, just the front to sort of get like all the dust off and everything, and like cup holders, all that, and then my seats too. And then after that, then my buddy Kyle's actually gonna meet us there. That's the plan right now. And he just got his 06, I think it's like 06, 07, or 08 Forester XD. He just got it pro tuned like 2 hours ago. So he's bringing his car over. And him and I actually have the same turbo. So we have VF48, and then we both have STI intercoolers, upgraded fuel pumps, but they're different. His is AM and mine is Walbro. And then we also have different exhausts, but they're also pretty similar. I'm not entirely sure what else he has. But from what I know, he does not have an EBCS or I don't really know what his intake situation is. But either way, our cars are really similar. And I'm on an E-tube, he's on a Pro Tune. His is automatic, mine's manual. Once I get my clutch replaced, which is going to be next Friday, I'm getting a Micloid, I think it's how you pronounce it, it's like MCLEOD clutch. I'm getting that installed next Friday, and then I'm gonna make sure that my car's all tuned how it should be, because I'm still not entirely done with the tuning process, because I need to get my clutch replaced because it's slipping. But after that, him and I are gonna race, and we'll see whose car is actually faster, because I feel like, I know my E-Tune is good, like they're really reputable and they're good people, and they do really good tunes. But I feel like a Pro Tune still might have a slight advantage over me. But I feel like I have more mods than him. But then again, I'm also manual, so I don't know if the automatic's better in terms of speed. So we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be an upcoming video, probably in a few weeks, maybe like a month or so. So be on the lookout for that. We're almost at Jake's house now, so we're gonna get that detail done. Then we're gonna head to Kyle's after that. I don't know if Jake's gonna come, but it'll be Kyle and I for sure. And we're gonna get those taillights installed. I'll do a full, thorough installation video of what I need to do to get them installed. They're super easy from what I know. The car right now still pulls decent. Like it's not even close to being where it should be because the clutch is slipping. And I don't know if it's gonna slip if I do a pull here. But it still pulls decent. Like with the little pull right here, if I can. Oh, it was slipping for sure. Holy shit. All right, so we're back at Kyle's now, and we already did one taillight actually, just to make sure we knew what we were doing, so we didn't have to worry about spending forever doing this one on video. So that is the newest one, the new taillight, and now we're going to be showing you guys how to install it on this side. In order to start this, you first want to pick up there's like a cubbage area right here. It looks just like this, but it has a handle on it. So lift that up, you take your spare tire out so you can have more space back here. There's more foam over here, like how it looks over here. You take the foam out that's over here, you lift that up so you can access over here. And so to start this, we need a 10mm ratchet or an impact gun. All right. Wrong way. All right, so you basically just want to take out these 2 bolts. So there's one. So like I said, you can use a ratchet or an impact gun for these. They're usually pretty easy to get out, so you don't need any really heavy tools to get them out. Okay. And now you just want to, basically there's 3 clips here. There's one there, and one there. So you just want to grab onto this and just pull it out like that. Mine are pretty loose because I'm missing 2 clips, but you just pull them out like that, and that's all you have to do. So after you get those 3 clips out and the 2 bolts there, now you have to get to the other side of this harness right here. The easiest thing to do is to start with the screws right here. And then over here, you want to lift that up, just like that. Next, let's give us more space. There's one down here, so you can use a 10mm or a screwdriver for that. We found 10mm to be easier. Just pop that off. And then there's one clip right here, which is pretty much useless, but pop that off too. Now basically you just want to sort of pry this up a little bit, and then maybe if you can pull this back, but you don't really need to, just so you can have access to this. And then you want to push that back. There's a clip here and a clip down here. So you just want to pull it like any other clips. You can see there's those 2. There's a clip here and a clip up here, which really are pains to get out. But you can either just pull this around the clip, if you can, like that, or you can actually try to pop them out, which I'll try. All right, yeah, just like that. So you can pop those out. That's about all the space you can have right there. I think that's pretty much all you need. This one right here is what you want to pull. So you want to push down on the tab right there and pull them apart. Just like that. And then now it's just the rubber to actually pull it outside of the car. I found a flathead to be the easiest thing to use to get this out. If you can get it past the entire rubber, you can just sort of pop it out like that. And now it should be free to where you can just pull it all out like that. So you can see the new one, we have 2 of these connectors, and on the old ones, we only have 1. So you really don't need these 2. You don't have to worry about this. You can either zip tie it, but I also think that since the tape is already up here, you don't really have to worry about it. You can just sort of let it hang there. So we're gonna grab this now and put it on the car. It just repeats the exact steps we just did, but backwards, obviously. So first things first, you're gonna want to thread these through the hole right there. Same deal as last time. You want to line these up. I'll pull it out a little bit first, actually. You want to line them up and just pop it in until you hear the click. And just like I said, you just leave this one hanging like that. You don't really need it. And now we're going to, I think we'll put the rubber in first, just so we don't have to worry about that. So I'm once again use a flathead for this. Just sort of get behind the lip right there and just push it in. Put on the bottom too if you can, or like on all the sides. I want to put these back on. Like I said, if you didn't take the whole entire clip off, you can just sort of put the tarp back, or whatever you want to call it, back on. Next up, we're going to pop these 2 blue clips back in. It's the same as we did to get them out. Make sure they're lined up, and then just, and that's it. Now we have the screws. So now the last part to this is just popping these back in. Just super easy. So just make sure they're lined up. Just make sure they're lined up so you can see 1, 2, 3. Like I said, I'm missing a clip there and a clip there. But you guys should have them, and if you, I mean, you might not because we all have the same cars, but just make sure those are all lined up. Pop it in. Just like that. The last part is going to be the 10 millimeters, obviously. All right, I'm just honestly gonna start the car right now, so it should be all set. You guys don't need to do anything else. We're gonna do it with the lights on in the garage. Then we're gonna turn off the lights to see how it looks at night too, or like theoretically at night. We're just gonna turn the lights up in here, see how it looks. So I'm gonna prop the camera up, and hopefully you guys can see how they look. This looks so good.
Yeah.
It looks sick. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do the brake lights and turn signals so you guys can see how that looks too. These are super bright too. Like definitely stand out at night. Yeah, these are sick. I saw them on Josh's car on Instagram, who is, I think his Instagram is Switchblade Josh. That's what sold me on them. But in person, they're something else. Like these look literally insane. Also, by the way, since I haven't mentioned yet, these are from Unique Style Racing. I'll be putting the link in the description with a discount code for 10% off if you guys want to check them out. There's really not very many options for taillights for these cars. You can either get the sport taillights, or I know there's like some clear taillights now too. But in terms of like how they look at night, no other taillight is gonna look like these at night. They're all gonna just look like a stock taillights. So if you guys are looking to really stand out from the crowd with your taillights, definitely check these out. And like I said, I'll put the link in the description with a 10% off code if you want to purchase them. Overall though, I'm super happy with these taillights. Like I seriously have been looking for taillights for this car for a while that were gonna really complement the other mods in the car. But I think that's gonna be it for this video. So if you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of the Forester and just their car content in general. Like I said before, I'm gonna be racing Kyle with his little Pro Tune Forester in a bit once I get my clutch replaced. So stay tuned for that video probably in a few weeks. But like always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.